Guys, so today I am just doing a quick video to give you my thoughts on some new products that I've tried recently. A lot of these products I've shared on my Instagram and promised that I would let you know how they have worked out for me, so here it is. And I'm going to start with hair care. So I recently placed an order with Theorie and ordered a bunch of their shampoos. So this one is the glossing conditioner and shampoo, and I was just intrigued by like the glossing part of the description. And I did order some other shampoo and conditioners from Theorie, but I haven't tried them yet because I just didn't want to like be using too many at one time. So this has worked out pretty well for me. It's like super hydrating and glossing. Obviously, it does add like a shine to the hair. I find that like my hair is, I would probably call it like normal, and it's kind of a little bit too hydrating for my hair, not to the point where I can't use it, but more so like I can't go my normal 3 to 4 days without shampooing, at least not without using like a dry shampoo. It just adds so much hydration that I would have to shampoo like every 2 to 3 days. So I don't dislike it. I'm probably going to use it all. Like I might just kind of rotate so that I'm not like overhydrating my hair, but I have really liked it. And then one of the other products that I got from Theorie when I ordered is this hair oil. It's the Amber Rose. And it's just like a hydrating oil. And this I have really liked. It's just like, I just put it on my ends. It's hydrating. It smooths. I mean, I'm not too particular with oils, but I have used some that I don't like, and this one works well. It also smells really nice. And then as for another oil, I showed on my Instagram stories this brand called Main Club recently that I found at Walmart, and I've been liking everything that I got from them. So I recently just purchased this one as well. It's the Voodoo oil. It's supposed to be like a weightless oil. And I really like this. It like feels like nothing. It's just really nice, especially for like $8 Canadian. So, like I said, all of the products from them that I've been trying, I like a lot. This one's a like a leave-in conditioner spray, and I usually use like an oil and then like a leave-in spray, and then I just like brush my hair out when it's wet. And this one's really nice. It has the scent is like super light, which I like, and I just like that this brand is like a clean product or clean ingredients. So that's been great. And then this product is my favorite. I actually went and bought another one to have as a backup because I'm like scared of not having this in my life, if that tells you anything. So this spray is supposed to be like a 3-in-1, so it's supposed to work as a dry shampoo, but then also as like a volumizer and texturizer. And I just use it for like texturizing my hair. I've never tried to use it like on my roots, but it's amazing. It pretty much smells like nothing, or if it has a scent, it's really light, which I kind of like. And I just like, I'll curl my hair and then I put it in, and it just like adds so much volume. It's amazing. It's like, you know how you would use like that kind of like volumizing powder? It's like that, but better because it disperses really like evenly, and like it would never disperse like too heavily. I find sometimes with the powder I would put too much and then like my hair would be ruined. So this is amazing. This is like $7 or $8. You can get it at the Canadian Walmart now. I had gotten mine across the river, and then I went into our Walmart and they have it, and I love this. I'll probably buy another one the next time I go to Walmart. And then I had also shown this dry shampoo from Colab, which I still haven't seen. Oh yeah, I did see this in Canadian Rexall, this brand. And I mentioned that I wanted to try it because my Batiste dry shampoo was like, the scent was way too strong. Like no matter which one of the scents I tried, they're like way too strong. And this one said it had a light scent, and I really like this dry shampoo. Like regardless of the scent, it works really well. And I think it's cheaper than Batiste. It's like $5 or $6 or American, and I like it a lot. So I do recommend that. So yeah, I didn't really have any hair products that didn't work for me, but I'm going to go into just some body products. So everyone knows I use native deodorant, and I am going to do a video coming up very soon talking about some of the different clean deodorants that I've tried and my experience with that. So because of that, I did purchase some of their body washes when I placed my last order, and I just wanted to get away from like using, you know, my Bath and Body Works, like the synthetic ingredients. I wanted to go with something a little more natural, and I like these a lot. I really like that on the back of the product it lists the ingredients, but then it kind of like explains what they are. So it works well. I enjoy them. I wouldn't really switch back to Bath and Body Works, you know. And then I always keep like a hand cream in my like drawer beside my bed, and I needed a new one, and so I purchased this one from Lano because everyone knows I really like the Lano lip balms, and this one's a rose hand cream. It has lanolin in it, so that's not a vegan ingredient. It comes from like sheep's wool, and I really am liking this a lot. It like really sinks into the skin quickly and like doesn't leave that like residue on your hands or whatever, and I'm liking it, especially for the price. Like, it's a pretty big tube for the price that it is. Lano's prices are like pretty reasonable for like Sephora anyways. And then when I went to Ulta recently, I grabbed this face scrub from Frank Body, and it's like a coffee grind kind of face scrub. This one was on sale, which is why I bought it. I have tried some other products from Frank Body, so I just wanted to try a face product, and I really like it. It's pretty much just like a grainy exfoliant. It's like creamy as well, so it's kind of hydrating. So I'll usually wash first, and then I'll use this because it will leave like a nice like hydrating layer on top of my skin, and I have been enjoying it. It's pretty good. And then I'd also grabbed this vitamin C serum from I Do Care, and I was just waiting to finish up another vitamin C that I had, and so I finished it. I've been using this for at least a week now, and I like it a lot. I like the texture of it. It's like a thicker gel texture, and it's working. It brightens my skin. It does what I want my vitamin C to do. So I do like that. This product I also picked up at the same Ulta haul there, from Truly Organic, and it's a glass skin serum. And I mentioned in like one of my videos that Truly, pretty much all of their products are like coconut oil based, which is supposed to clog your pores and not be good for your skin. I have had luck with some of my Kopari face products which have coconut oil in them, so I wanted to try this anyways because I like the brand, I like their body products, and so I was kind of drawn to the glass skin thing, and I've used it only a few times. I haven't broken out from it. It's really nice. Like, it does have that kind of glassy skin texture. I wouldn't say it's the most like glassy or shine in hand. Like, it doesn't give me as much of a shine as some face products that I've used. So it's not my favorite for like adding a glow, but it is just like a nice moisturizer regardless of that. I don't know if I would recommend it to someone that wants like a really, really, really like shine added to their face, but it's good. It's all right. And then we'll talk about some makeup products. So I had grabbed this primer from NYX. It's supposed to have cannabis oil in it. It's supposed to be, it says Radiant Perfecting Primer. It is radiant, so it comes out, it's kind of like a bit of a bronzy color, and it's like shimmery. It applies, it feels kind of like a gel texture, and it adds a shimmer. There's not like particles of glitter or anything, so I like it for that. And it's just kind of hydrating. I don't see the perfecting, like I don't think it's like pore filling or blurring or anything like that. So it's pretty much for me just good for like adding a glow, and then if I wanted to like fill my pores or like blur, I would use another primer on top of that. So it's not anything too special, but it's not bad. I'll keep using it just for the glow factor, but not really to like blur my pores or anything like that. And then I had grabbed a couple new concealers when I was at Ulta. So this one is from Makeup Revolution. It's like this ginormous tube. It's their newer ones. So they have like their normal concealer that this part is like pink instead of black. And this one's supposed to be like more full coverage, more long wear. And I agree, it definitely is, because like the other one, it's a light coverage, which I don't mind, except for it doesn't really feel like it sits in place like all day. It kind of moves. So if you like rubbed your face in that area, it would come off even when set with a powder. So I do like this more than that. I wouldn't say it's like as good as like my Tarte Shape Tape, but it's pretty good. And the shade range is really nice for this as well. And then the other one that I grabbed is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the hydrating formula. So their normal camo concealer is like a matte finish, and it's supposed to be like super, it is, I have it actually, it's really like matte, super long wearing, super full coverage. This one is nice, but it's not full coverage. So it's good, it's hydrating, it's pretty, it feels like pretty long wearing, but I wouldn't say that it's full coverage. At least I'd have to, I can get it where I want it to be, but I have to like build it up a little bit, which is fine. And on days where I'm not really wearing like foundation and everything, I want a light coverage concealer anyways, so this is really good for that. And then I grabbed this powder from e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. It's just supposed to be like setting powder with a little bit of like a shimmer to it. I got the shade Light, and I think that was the lightest shade that there was. And I'm really liking this actually. Like I've had, I think the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder is like kind of what I would compare it to. I like that one a lot. It's just got like a little bit of a sheen to it. Like I have the Laura Mercier one that's the glowy powder, and that one is like literally putting a highlighter on your whole face, and it's not my cup of tea. It's not most people's cup of tea, and this is nothing like that. This is something you can actually put on your whole face and not look crazy, and I like it, especially for the price, the e.l.f. price. I think it's pretty good. And then I guess we'll just continue with e.l.f. because I have this tiny little eyeshadow palette. These are the bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. They're like $4 American, and I thought I got this one because some of them have like 3 to 4 shades that are all shimmers, and so in that case, like you can't even make a whole eye look with this. So I wanted one that like I could actually take this when I travel and actually like make a whole eye look, because like the shade and the shade are both matte, so it's perfect. And they work really well. I really like them. Like I can't believe that it's $4. And I definitely want to get a few more shades of these. The ones that I want, I haven't found in store. They've been out of stock or whatever, but these are really nice. And then I've shown these as well. I also grabbed these lipsticks from Wet n Wild. They're new. These are glossy formula. This is a matte formula. Both of the shades I have are a nude, and I really like them. They're like $2 American each. And these are really nice. The shades, there's a lot of nude shades as well. I really like that. I love a nude shade. And then I grabbed this micro brow pencil from Makeup Revolution. This is their Pro line. This like tube feels like super heavy and nice. And the shade that I have is ash brown, but it's like what I would consider like taupe. I actually have it on my eyebrows right now just for like comparison. I would call it like when I buy my e.l.f. one, I buy the shade taupe. It's very comparable to that. So like I think in a lot of other pencils that I have, like the shade that they would call ash brown is usually much darker than like what this is. So I think the ash brown, there was like a blonde, and then this was the second lightest shade that they had. So this has been really nice. Like I said, I have it on my brows right now. I really like it. I would definitely repurchase again. I grabbed this bronzer from Milani. These are newer. They're a matte bronzer. I have another bronzer from Milani that I do use a lot, but it is like has a bit of a shimmer to it. And so this is I think the lightest shade, yeah, Sunlight, the lightest shade. And what I liked about this is like quite a cool tone bronzer, so I use it more for like contouring in the hollows of my cheek. I have tried wearing it like all over the face as a bronzer, and it's a little a little bit like muddy looking on me. It's not quite the right shade for me to wear through all over my face, but for contouring like the nose or the hollows of my cheek, it's very nice, and it's super like smooth. It applies really nicely. Milani used to have a clear brow gel that was like years ago. It was my absolute favorite clear brow gel. Like I need a lot of like hold. Like I need it to be really sticky and hold. And I don't care if my brows feel crunchy. I just need it to hold because my eyebrow hairs kind of like grow straight down. So I need something that like when I brush them up, it stays there. And so they used to have one that I loved. It was discontinued years ago. They have never come out with another one. And then they just came out with a clear brow gel. It's just called the clear brow gel. And I was like really curious to see if it was the same as the old one. And I think it is. I think it's definitely the same, maybe similar enough. It does what I want it to do. And compared to like my Benefit brow gel, that's the one that I normally use, that's, you know, $30. This is like $10. I will definitely be repurchasing this one instead. I think it's really good. I don't think it's quite as good as my Benefit one, but for the price difference, I'll definitely keep using that one. Probably still use my Benefit one too, but I'll be using both. And then Milani had come out with some liquid blushes, and I was intrigued because I really like my Glossier liquid blushes, so I just wanted to see if like this was similar to them. And I was intrigued by the shade range because the Glossier ones, there's kind of like, there's like, I have one that's like a nude, and I have one that's like a very like flamingo bubblegum pink, and then all the other ones that are more of like a rosy tone or like a mauve tone are like very dark shades. Yeah, dogs barking, whatever. So I have never tried those ones because they just look too dark for my fair skin. So this line, they have like this one's called Rose Romance, and then there's another one that's like a nude that's also a little bit pinkish, and they're both light enough that like I know I'll be able to use them. So I was really just drawn to the shades that they had in it. And the formula is a little different than my Glossier. It's like a little bit thicker, but it works well. It blends out. I use it the same way as I use my Glossier, where I just kind of put it on my hand, and then I'll use either like a stipple brush or a sponge, and I'll dab it on there and then like apply it on my cheek. And I really like it, so thumbs up for that one as well. So that's about it for this video, and I hope that was like helpful. If any of these products have been like something you're eyeing up, most of them are all like very new releases, with the exception of just like, not sure which ones, but pretty much all of these products are like new release products. So yeah, hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about these products, like please comment or message me. Let me know, and follow me on Instagram because I always post on my stories when I buy new things, so you can know that you can look forward to hearing about it in an upcoming video. So I will talk to you guys later, okay? Bye!